everyone, welcome to healcharmshine. Today we are going to see what you need to know right now. So what guidance is coming up for you right now? For that we are going to start with oracle cards today, and then we are going to go to tarot cards. Let's see what guidance we are getting from the oracle messages, from the spirit guides, to what is happening in our life currently right now and as per the current energies. So you have arrow, drum and mountain for your option. You can pick whatever way you are comfortable in picking a pile is, and I hope everything gives you the answers that you're looking for. I'm so grateful that you are here. Thank you so much for all your subscriptions, all your likes, all your comments, and also, if you have not yet subscribed, please do consider subscribing. It does help my channel a lot. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you in your pile. Number one, so you have chosen the card arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. So let's see what your energies are saying right now, what you need to know right now about everything in your life. It can be anything. It's a complete general reading over here. It can be love, it can be career, whatever messages comes up for you. We are going to go for that. We are starting with oracle today. We will go to tarot later on. Shed your old skin. So yes, this is a beautiful start for pile number one. This is what happens in autumn, right? Autumn is the time when the nature decides to shed the old, when the nature decides to let go, when the nature knows that without release, the new will not happen. So this is what you're being told to do as well. You're being told to embrace the energy of autumn and shed that old behavior, old thinking pattern, old maybe things, decluttering, all that. People say spring cleaning, and people do believe in that, but I think that autumn cleaning is going to be more effective for a lot of you, because that is exactly the time when the nature is also cleansing, the nature is also releasing, the nature is also getting ready for the new, for resting and then for the new. So you're being told to remove whatever is stuck in your life right now. You might feel blockages somewhere. It can be related to relationship, it can be related to career, it can be related to education, it can be related to health, family harmony, many aspects. There might be some blockages. How you will know that it is a blockage over there? Because it pains, it hurts. We do feel that this is not how it should be, that this should change, that there is a sense of discomfort. That is a blockage. You know that this is not right, you know that this is not how you want it, and that is what needs to change. So to make it change, to make that change, what is stopping you, what is blocking? You know that very well. People are always aware that what they need to let go. People are always aware how they can change situation, but the thing is that they do not follow that intuition, they do not follow that guidance, the inner being, their inner guidance, their higher self, their true self is always nudging them towards, let this go, this is not good for you, you should stop this, this is bad, this is something which we need to work on, this is something which we need to try. You keep on getting suggestions, you keep on getting downloads, you keep on getting insights about something which needs to change. But we are so stuck in our old ways. We like to be our old self, but we need new results. So it is like using old ingredients and looking for a new recipe. It is like that recipe is a disaster, that it is not going to work out, that the cake is going to sink, that it is not going to be perfect, but you still keep using the same measurements, same ingredients, same temperature, same everything, and build the cake in the same way, expecting that the cake will look and taste different. It's never going to happen. You have to change the ingredients, you have to change the temperature, you have to make changes for that recipe to change. So there is a need to let go something, there is a need to remove something, release something, and you're pretty well aware of it. And that is what your spirit guides want you to do. They want you to shed that old skin, let go that, stop controlling, stop holding on to something which is not good for you, stop being that rigid or stubborn person, because till that is done, nothing else will happen. That is your first card. That one thing is holding you back, and you need to let it go, even if it is painful, even if it feels like your life is going to not be the same. Yes, that is exactly what we are looking for, right? Your life should not be the same. Your life has to change, and change for the better, and that's why it needs to be gone. Life force, express your driving passion, sensual and sexual powers are increased. So maybe this is related to something which you're passionate about, something which drives you, something which keeps you up at night, something which makes you feel that sense of urgency, that sense that when is this going to happen, why it's not happening, that desire, there is deep desire for achieving something, but because you're holding on to something, it's not happening. It's like you're holding on to a pole, and you still want to go somewhere, but you're holding back yourself to a pole. You have tied yourself to a pole and you're trying to go somewhere else. It's not going to work, right? You have to release yourself first, then you can move in the other direction, then you can go to the new place. So your powers are increasing, you know what you need to do. There is a driving passion, driving force, some deep desire which needs to be fulfilled. And this also card looks like autumn over here, because we have all the autumn colors over here. And yes, release is a big message for this pile, that you need to start thinking about what needs to go, what needs to be removed from your life force, what needs to be removed which is holding you back. Connect with music. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me through music. So maybe someone wants to achieve some kind of success in music, or they're getting downloads, information, synchronicities in music, or maybe whatever your passion is. Suppose your passion is writing or creating something, and you love it when you play music. When you're playing music and working, maybe that is when your work becomes smoother, that is when it becomes better for you. So music is a way for you to connect with the divine, with connect with the creative energy, with the creative forces, with that spirit guides which channel creativity and magic and imagination through you. So there is a way which will bring up good feelings in your life. And even if you feel bad about letting something go, there is music is a way you will start feeling better about it. Let's see what the fairies have to say. Hidden deep. Yes, I do see deep desires about something. I do see something which is hidden, needs to let go. Something hidden is about to come to light. Maybe you don't even know what you need to shed, and it's going to come to light right now. Perhaps a secret or a memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what hidden, we can become free. So when you release that hidden thing, when you let go that hidden thing, whatever you have suppressed because it was painful, because it was traumatic, because you did not enjoy it, because it was something which made you feel bad, and now you're getting a chance to release that. Now it is going to come to surface. Now you're going to realize that, oh, this is what is holding me back. Oh, this is what I need to change. This is the only thing which I need to change. This is the simplest thing. Why didn't I do it earlier? So that is something which you're going to start feeling once that comes to surface. That many times it happens, the solution is pretty simple, but we cannot see it because it is hidden. Then someone points that out. Maybe a professional you hire, maybe someone you go to for a reading, maybe you go to a doctor, maybe you go to a therapist, maybe a friend points it out, maybe a parent is always telling you about it, but you never listen to them. So there is something which will come to light. It might even come because you listen to some new music, or some new information, some new downloads might come through music to you. Or it also might happen when you start shedding, when you start letting go, when you start releasing. Suddenly you will stumble upon something. When you're going through your stuff, what you need to throw, what you need to keep, suddenly you will stumble upon something which you already knew, but you never took that seriously, you never worked on it. And now that is the solution which you were always looking for. It was always there with you, but you never gave it any time. And that is going to work in wonders in your life. So mystery, explore the unknown, the unexpected awaits you. As I said, maybe when you're exploring what needs to go, what needs to be released, that is exactly when you will find what you need to do as well. So mystery number is 2 plus 1 3, so maybe you need to check pile number 3 as well. So I do see a full moon over here, and I do see a very small crescent moon over here. So yes, the crescent moon, whatever you are starting right now, it's going to be, it will go towards completion. It will be completed, it will be celebrated, it will be something which will bring light and happiness in your life. It will also calm you down. Whatever the insecurities or whatever that disturbing feelings are, it will calm that as well. Whatever you feel that it's not fair or it should be changed, it is going to calm that as well. Let's see what the tarots have to say about all this. Your keyword is letting go. Let's see. Oh wow, yeah, I said calmness, and this is exactly what we are seeing over here. Feeling calm, feeling secure. Oh my god, look at the cards which just jumped out for you. And this is not something which I'm pulling out from the pile. This is not deliberately creating a pile. This is something which is coming on its own, and it amazes me how these beautiful cards just pop out like they are nothing. It's like watching celebrities on road. That is how I feel when I see cards popping out of nothing. Like, this is amazing. Why are these strong energies coming out for you? Because the universe wants you to know, stop thinking small, stop living small, stop being into a lukewarm energy. Either be ice cold about something, remove it, or be passionately hot about something, bring it in your life. But stop being lukewarm, wishy-washy. Should I not, may I not, maybe next year, maybe it will happen, maybe it will come to me. Nothing comes to you. You have to sit on your own unicorn, that is, hold your spirit guide's hands and walk towards it. Even if it is not clear, even if you are not sure what it is, even if you are not sure how it is going to happen, even if you are not sure how, where you need to go, you need to start making some action which will take you one step ahead from where you are right now. Because you cannot sit comfortably like the Queen of Pentacles or the Empress until and unless you have your work done, until and unless you get achieved something. This is after achievement, this is not before, this is after getting that goal. So the Queen of Pentacles is nurturing, it's practical, is financially well off, it's career oriented, is a working parent, is someone who is very much secure with a coin, is someone who has found stability by practical ways, by working hard, and that is what you are being told to do. This is very much related to career, less about love, very much related to career. So this might be about someone's finances, someone's career, and you have the ability to become the Empress. The Empress is so powerful that she can create worlds out of nothing. This entire tarot deck she has created. She's the mother of the entire tarot deck. So yes, she is magical. She can create anything and anyone and any kind of life she wants. So you have this ability. Even if you're a man, you have this ability to create. The Serenus life force is also extremely creative. He was given the job to create life on earth. So this is that deity, that divine, that light being which can create life, and so is Empress. So you might get an opportunity to create something new, a new life for yourself, an actual new life, like having a baby if that is what you want. Or this can also be creating a new business, creating some new opportunities, some new financial success, some new financial enterprise, something, because the Empress does have her own enterprise. So you have the ability to create the world you want, the life you want. The only thing which is holding you back is something which you're not ready to give up. So you are holding on to that old and thinking of being this Empress, but that is not what's going to work for you. You have to let that go, even if it is deeply hidden, even if it is something which will put you in a traumatic situation for a while. It's going to be hard. It's like doing surgery when the doctors decide to remove something from your body, maybe a tumor, something which is painful, which is not meant to be there, and the doctors have made the decision that they have to remove it. It's going to be painful. The surgery is not going to be fun. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be complicated. It's going to be painful. It's going to keep you in a position of pain for a while. But it is important that you remove that tumor. It is important that you release that, you remove that. So that tumor is something which is holding you back, and you're just giving up on it because it's going to be painful to release it. But you know what, if you don't release it, it's going to make your life miserable, it's going to make your life more painful. But if you release it, this is where you step into the beautiful Empress energy, and there is no better energy than Empress energy. And the number 3 is repeating over here. The number 3, the Empress number. Yes, you might need to check pile number 3, which I've not done yet, but maybe you need to check that one as well. So you have this ability to create the world of your desire, your dream life, whatever you want in your life, the kind of career, the kind of life partner, the kind of success, the kind of love, the kind of fame, the kind of passion, the kind of children, anything, whatever your wish list is, whatever your manifestation list is, you have the ability to create that. The only thing which is holding you back is something which you're not ready to let go. Until that is released, nothing else is going to work, nothing else is going to happen. So it's up to you. You want to hold on to that, or you want to walk into mystery, which might be filled with a lot of happiness, which is actually going to be filled with a lot of happiness, a lot of success, a lot of prosperity, because that is what the Empress is. So now let's see some initials to get us more information about what is happening. I love the Empress card. For me, Empress is the best card in everything. Something set. I don't know. Some kind of setting needs to be changed. Whenever someone comes to me for a personal reading and I suggest them changes, big changes, I suggest them letting go, they actually start feeling like, I don't want to change actually. I want my life to change, but I don't want to make any changes. Is it possible? It's like saying that I want to go to some destination. Right now I'm somewhere, maybe right now I'm in London and I want to go to New York, but I don't want to travel actually. I want to go to New York. I love New York. I want to be in New York. I want to be there. But I don't want to travel. And I'm in London and I want to go to New York, but I'm not going to travel. That is exactly how it sounds when someone tells me that they are not ready to change. They are not ready to make changes in their life, or they don't want to make changes, but they want their life to change, but they don't want to make changes. And I say, okay, fine. Take your time. Maybe you still need some time. Okay, fine. This is what you need to do whenever you're ready. Maybe you're still not ready to travel. Okay, fine. Don't travel. Be comfortable where you are. So that is exactly what I tell them. You will be there for more 10 years, for more 20 years, till you die. Because you don't want to travel. It's okay. London is not bad. Stay there. That is exactly what I tell them. And then they realize that no, I will do it. I will do it. So yes, it is a big push sometimes, but that is what my work is, right? That is what my job is. So this is what I see for you, pile number 1, what the spirit guides are telling for you. It's a beautiful, beautiful reading. I hope it resonates with you, and I hope it gives you the guidance you're looking for. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you in my next one. Welcome, pal number 2. So today we are seeing your spiritual guidance, or any guidance for you, what you need to know right now. So you have chosen the card Drum, which says dream and journey. So maybe you're getting your guidance, your downloads through some kind of dreams, through some kind of messages. Let's see what the oracles have to say first. Then we will go for tarot cards. Let's see. So this one flipped out for you, Earth Mother. So you might be an Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You might have that in your sun, moon, or rising. You might be expecting right now, because that is what we are seeing, or you might be hoping to expect. And I do see a big transformation. So this also might be that you're creating a new life. So this might be your own life, which you're making changes, which you're transforming on a big way, on a big level. Like you're taking really good care of yourself, your health, your finances, whatever. Maybe you're studying, maybe you're stepping into spirituality, maybe a lot of changes are happening in your life. That is why we can see these butterfly fluttering with a lot of happiness around this earth mother. And the earth mother says, feel loved and comforted. So you are right now in love with yourself, which is a very good energy, beautiful energy. This is exactly how you will manifest everything. This is exactly how you will bring everything in your life. When you appreciate your life as it is, when you start loving yourself as you are, that is when you will start bringing in what else do you want. So yes, I do see a lot of love for yourself. Self-love is something which is good, and self-love is not bad. I don't understand why we were taught that loving ourselves is a bad thing, or being selfish is a bad thing. There is nothing more important than you to be selfish, because the more selfish you are, the more better care you will take up for above take care of yourself, the more stronger, the more powerful, the more better you will become, and the more people you will be able to help. When you're not selfish, when you're not taking self-care seriously, everything is messed up in your own life, and instead of helping others, you actually take help from others. So instead of being a support to others, you start becoming a burden on others. So it's self-care, and being selfish is important. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Being your strong self is really important and should be your priority before anything else. They do say, right, that please put on your own oxygen mask before you put it on your child, or before you put it on your fellow passenger. They say that. Why? Because if you don't put it on your own self first, then you're going to faint, and you're not going to be of any use to the person, to your child, or to the person sitting next to you. You have to be stronger to help others, and that is what I'm seeing over here. Loved, comforted, being in your own power, being in your true self. I was broken, I was shattered when I went through a horrible tower moment, and that time I almost became a burden on my parents, which was really disturbing for me. I hated that time. And what helped me was becoming selfish, self care, taking care of us, my own self, thinking about my own self. So the more selfish, the more self care I took it seriously, the stronger I became. And now I'm no longer a burden on anyone. In fact, I support a lot of people. So I'm trying to change the bad feeling, or the bad meaning associated with the word selfish. Being selfish is not bad. Not taking care of yourself and being a burden on someone else, that is bad. I hope I'm making sense over here. If you do feel the same, do let me know. Even if you don't feel the same, you can let me know as well. To be of service, you need to be strong first. To do charity, you need to be rich first. To help others, you need to be skilled first. It's always you first. The stronger you are, the better you can help. I love you starts with I. You should love yourself first. I comes first, then you. And if you don't understand this, then there is a bit of awakening which is still remaining. So we do have here seeing someone who is stepping into that power, that empowerment, self-empowerment, and which is beautiful, which is sexy as hell, which is amazing, which is exactly what everybody should do. The more we are into our self-empowered situation, the more better our planet will be, the more better we will be together as humanity, the more better we will help each other, the better our life will be, the better everything around us will be. So that is what I'm seeing. Very powerful messages for pile number 2. Let's see what more messages are coming up for my beautiful pile number 2. I says, yes, Yes, extreme power I'm seeing over here. So this is also a very powerful energy. So I'm seeing divine feminine creativity surging through you, Shakti surging through you. I'm seeing a lot of happening. I'm seeing someone creating their dream life, their dream desire, which was also there in pile number one, but this is way more powerful than pile number one. So I'm seeing magic manifestation. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. So whatever you're doing is working. Stay on the track. Do not get distracted. Even if someone else tells you that you're crazy or this is not how you should be or you're being selfish, stop listening to others. You are exactly where you are, what you're meant to do. Your dreams, your visions, your goals, no matter how crazy they sound to others, it is something which you can achieve. You can achieve those dreams. So don't try to pull yourself down, or don't try to adjust or compromise. I hate those words. I really hate those words, compromise or adjust, or try to make others happy. Oh god, oh god, that was the biggest mistakes of my life. Compromising, adjusting, or making someone else happy, or putting someone else ahead of me, those were my biggest mistakes, and I had to deal with very very bad consequences for that. So whatever your dreams, your vision, your goals, they are becoming reality for sure. And you have a powerful spirit animal who is with you, maybe a crow, maybe some other spirit animal is with you, who is guiding you. So you might be seeing images or the actual animal all the time. You might be getting some kind of download, some kind of messages from that powerful spirit animal. Every spirit animal has a message. So if there is an animal spirit guide around you, and you do see that again and again, you can type it in Google and find out what does that mean. What does the animal spirit guide crow means? What does the animal spirit guide cat means? What does the animal spirit guide dog mean? Whatever it is, whatever that animal spirit guide is, you can read about it, you can find out about it. And whenever you see that animal spirit guide, you can always say thank you. You should always say thank you. Not can, you should always say thank you, because this is a blessing to have an animal spirit guide with you. It is a blessing. So you should always be in a thankful mode when you see that around you. Pure intention, yes, your intention should be pure. When I'm saying selfish, I do not mean that you harm someone else. I'm talking about only self improvement. Not that I'm going to do better than her, or I'm going to be better than him, or I'm going to get his job, or I'm going to get her man. No, that is not what we are talking about. We are not talking about harming anyone else. We are talking about making your life better without creating any trouble for anyone else. Highest good of all, that should be your intention whenever you're trying to manifest your dream life. It should always have highest, purest good of all. It should always be good for all, not that you are achieving something on behalf of someone else's loss. It should never be like that, that you want your someone else's job and you think that maybe that person should get fired so that I can get that job. No, you should always imagine that you will get a better job, and so will everybody else involved in that situation. Never think about someone else's situation. Never put someone else into a bad position because you think that they deserve it, they were bad with you, or they are an evil person. You're not here to judge anyone. That is not your job. Your job is to make your life, your journey better, yourself better. Not judge, criticize, or try to manipulate, or try to create trouble in anyone else's life, because karma is not kind. When you do something like that, karma will hit you back for that. So always your intention should be really pure. The fairy of manifestation, you're getting this word again, manifestation. So yes, you have strong manifestation power, so be careful what you wish for. Do not try to manifest any kind of misery for anyone else, and only think of highest good of all. The fairy of manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely, manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. So make sure that whoever is involved in your life is happy, is at the, you're thinking about highest goods of all. You're not thinking about making anyone else suffer for your own gain. Be very careful about that. Even if that person was is like the devil for you, still you're not here to judge. And the karma is not going to be kind if you try to create trouble in that person's life, even if that person deserves it. Let karma do its job. You are here to only focus and improve your own life. Anybody else's life is not your business. Let's see what the unicorns have to say. Okay, invisibility. So this card flew down. Take off your cloak of invisibility and let your light be seen. So maybe you are right now hidden because of something which went wrong, but you have so much light in you, so there is no need to be hidden, or there's no need to be in the hermit mode. There is no need to stay in a place where you're not happy, or think that you're not powerful enough to create the life of your desire. You are so powerful that not only you will create the life you want, but you will also help others. This is the helping others card which we were talking about earlier. So in the start of the pile, this is being generous, this is being of help, this is being this is sharing, this is doing charity, this is helping others, this is guiding others, this is being a role model. So you have all this ability to help others, to be a role model, to share your knowledge, to share your wealth, to share your skills, to help others manifest, to teach others, to be the teacher, to be the mentor. You have all this ability. You will need to obviously study about for it. You will obviously need to learn it, experience it, get completely submerged, like go completely deep within it. So this also, the hermit card also talks about Virgo. So maybe this is a Virgo which we are talking about. We did get the earth pile anyways, so Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn is coming really strongly for you. So what else? The hermit is about soul searching, introspection, being alone. So maybe right now you're right now alone, you're right now feeling lonely, but this time is important for you because this is the time when you are in the cocoon. You're the caterpillar who is in the cocoon right now. So being alone or being lonely should not be your concern. Building yourself up in the best possible way so that you fly out of that cocoon like the most divine butterfly. That is your job right now, in that isolation, in that loneliness, in that being alone. That is your job right now, to fly out as the most divine butterfly possible, to fly out as the most powerful yourself possible. Let's see what more information is coming out. Now we are going for initials. So if your initials matches this, then you know this is your, even if you're an earth sign, this is highly your reading, especially for Virgos. I am a Virgo, so I'm getting some messages here too. Thank you so much for being here, pile number 2. I hope this will help you run. Someone needs to run, someone needs to do some kind of activity, some kind of exercise, something which will make them feel strong, powerful, something which will physically make some improvements in their life. This also can be running for something else, like going towards something, making something happen. Thank you so much, pile number 2, for all your messages, all your comments, all your likes, shares, subscribes. If you have not yet subscribed, please do consider subscribing. If you have, I am really grateful for all your love and support. These are the initials. I'll take a few more, very few, not much, because I like it when people can spell out their whole names out of these. It's fun, it's nice, it's assuring. So this is what we have for you, pile number 2. I hope it will help you. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Number 2, so we are seeing what you need to know right now, what messages, what information the spirit guides want to share with you, what downloads or what information the spirit guides want you to know. So you have chosen the card Mountains, which talks about stand your ground. Let us see what the oracles are saying first, then we'll go to tarot. Warrior, warrior, warrior. Love this card, so beautiful. Be fearless and stand strong. Stand your ground, stand strong. So yes, the warrior is as big and tall and magnificent as the mountain over here. So yes, you are being told to embrace that strength you have, to embrace that warrior spirit you have, to be this mountain, to be this warrior, to be fearless, to stand your ground, to fight for what what you want to achieve, to get what you want. So this is whatever your deepest desire is, this deep desire which is in your soul, which your soul wants, which is something which you always wanted to achieve, which is something which you always wanted to have in your life. You are capable of achieving that. You are capable of getting that. You can rise up to that. You can live the life of your dreams. So this is what the warrior spirit is all about, that getting and fighting for what you want. And you have that fight within you, even although you don't feel like it, even although you don't think that you're strong enough. This is what the spirit guide wants you to understand, that there is a warrior inside you which wants to come out and fight for it. And you do have to stop suppressing that warrior energy. You have to stop suppressing that fearless energy and start embracing that you are more powerful than you think. And there is this jade earring over here. It always gives me a sense of luck when it comes to prosperity. Jade is the jade is something which attracts prosperity, which attracts money, which attracts abundance. And that is what I'm saying, that once you step into this fearless warrior energy, you're going to attract a lot of abundance, a lot of prosperity in your life. And the black feathers over here, it tells me that there is a lot of ancestral spirit guides who wants to help you, or a particular ancestral spirit guides who is very close to you and wants to help you with whatever you're dealing with whatever your dreams, your goals, your desire. And I'm talking about something big. I'm not talking about a wishy-washy situation right now. I'm not talking about something which you saw on TikTok or you saw on YouTube and you think you can do it. I'm talking about something which comes from the deepest corner of your soul, which comes from the deepest desire. You always wanted to do that. You always thought of doing that, but you never actually felt that you have the power to do it. So yes, inner strength. Oh my God, look at the strength in these cards. Stand your ground, warrior, strength. So strong Leo energy over here. And the Bridget inner strength talks about move back to wholeness, recognize that you have the power. Wasn't I just saying all this? That you already have that power, even if you don't feel it that way, even if you feel that no, I'm not strong enough, no, that is not what is going to happen with me. I do remember the movie How to Train Your Dragon. It's an animation film. It's a beautiful, beautiful animation films. There were 3 movies, I guess. No, 3 or 4. I think 3 movies. I've seen them all. They are absolutely beautiful. If you can watch that movie, if you can find it, if you have seen it already, do let me know. If you have not seen it yet, go for it. Watch that movie. It's a beautiful movie. It's about a kid who changes his entire community of Vikings. These are the Vikings community. He changes their thinking about dragons. And he is the most weakest kid in that community. Although he's the son of the chief, who's very strong, but he is really weak. He looks weak. And people do not think that he has any ability to be the leader, but he proves them wrong by embracing his inner strength, by embracing his uniqueness. He's different from others, and that is what makes him stand out. And he stands his ground. He takes the step which everybody else thought that he was not right in his mind about whatever he was doing, but he does help change their perception. He does bring a big change in their life, which improves their life in multiple folds. So that is what you can do as well. You can bring that inner warrior, your uniqueness, and your warrior does not always have to look like a warrior. A warrior can be in a different way. Anybody who fights for what they want to achieve is a warrior. Anybody who goes for what they want is a warrior. Right now, during the whole pandemic situation, we saw so many warriors. The person who is working at a grocery store, the teachers, the doctors, the nurses, the healthcare providers, the security providers, the law enforcement, many people who had to step into that dangerous position, dangerous situation, to serve others, to help others, to guide others, to protect others. They all had to step into their warrior energy. And that is exactly what you're being called to do as well. You need to step into your powerful self. There is only strength over here, pure strength over here. So if you're feeling weak by any reason, if you're feeling that you're not strong enough, or you're not capable, or you cannot have what you dream, so this is no for you. That those fears cannot stand in front of this pure strength over here. Whatever you're scared of, whatever you're afraid of, there is no reason to do that. There is no reason to feel that. If you have that deep desire in you, there is a reason for that deep desire. The deep desire is not given to you just for fun. It is assigned to you for a reason. You were meant to serve on that. You were meant to work on that. You were meant to experience that. And your timidness, or your whatever reason you're holding yourself back, is the only reason you're not able to achieve it. And you need to stand your ground, be fearless, stand strong, and embrace that inner strength. All three cards are saying the same thing. Two decks, three different cards I'm shuffling in front of you. This is not something which I've picked and selected. I cannot make combinations like this if I even try to. This is not what I do. This is not my job. My job is being a channeler. My job is telling you the messages that I'm receiving. These are not my messages. This is not my wisdom. I know nothing. This is coming from the spirit guides. This is coming from your spirit guides. I am not some person who knows everything in the world. This is what I channel. I'm just like a radio box and the voices of the spirit guides. I'm nothing. I'm not a person who has all this knowledge. This is coming from your divine, from your spirit guides. I'm just a channel over here. So please do not get angry on me if it doesn't resonate with you. This will resonate with some of you, at least one of you, and it is a beautiful message to step into your powerful self. Let's see what the angels have to say. Let's see. Healthy choices. Thank you, angels, for guiding me to make healthy decisions. So maybe this is how you will feel strong, when you actually start putting in some effort towards your physical strength. Maybe that will bring more confidence in you. Maybe that will make you feel better. Maybe that will make you feel like a warrior. Maybe that will ignite some passion, some power within you. That fire which is diminishing, which is going down, which is not getting fed. Like, you have to feed something in the fire, right? You have to feed wood, you have to feed fuel, you have to feed something to the fire to keep it going. And you're not feeding, you're not giving it anything. So the fire is slowly becoming weaker. And maybe by making healthy choices, making healthy decisions, or helping yourself achieve some kind of clarity, is going to bring strength back to that fire. Let's see what the fairies have to say, and then we will go for the unicorns and tarot. Tarot will also give us additional guidance. New beginning. Wow. So this, once you step into your true self, your strength, there is a new life for you, a new beginning for you. So this might actually be having a baby, conceiving. This might be finding your soulmate. This might be starting some new business. This might be starting a new life. Whatever this new beginning is, whatever this new start you are working towards, you desperately want. So once you step into your powerful self, this is the reward which is coming. The fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of a new baby or a birth of a cherished idea. Protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby. So yes, please protect that idea. Please keep that flame going. Please nurture that idea. Not only think about it, one day I will do it. No, start working towards it. Start just saying, suppose you have a pet or a baby and you just keep saying, I love it, I love it, I love it, but you actually do not care for it, actually do not show any appreciation, actually do not feed it, actually do not bathe it, actually do not give it medicines, actually do not care for it, make sure that it sleeps well, make sure it eats well, what's the use? Just saying I love it hundred and thousands of times is not going to work. You have to actually physically take care of the new pet or the new baby. That is how you need to do the same thing with your ideas, with your desires, with your passion, with your creative project as well. You have to actually physically work on it to make it happen. Just saying I love it, I love it, I love it, it's my dream, it's my desire, it's my passion, words are useless. Action is what matters. So that is one message which I heard for someone. Let's go for the unicorns. Honesty will ultimately be rewarded, so be honest with yourself first. Number 1 or third 3 might be important for you. I did tell pile number 1 to check pile number 3. I didn't do that, like before I even did pile number 3, the number 3 was repeating in pile number 1, so I did check, I told them to check pile number 3. So if you were being called to check pile number 1, you can check that one as well. Number 4 might be important for you, and 4 is the number of stability. So I do see that you achieving some kind of stability once you are standing in your true self. And be honest with yourself, be honest what your strength is, what your weakness is. Try to be honest what exactly your desires are, what exactly you want to achieve, what exactly you want from your life. Be really honest with yourself. Hard work, yes, that is what we are talking about. So now this Knight of Pentacles is the most hardworking knight in the deck. So this Knight of Pentacles is someone who has a fixed routine, fixed schedule, who is really productive, who has a checklist, who has a to-do list and keeps doing it in a very regular way. He makes healthy choices. This knight is someone who's focused on a goal, on a desire, on something which will help him achieve his deepest desires. And this knight is also confident. The color black over here, it shows confidence to me. This knight is not running without thinking, like is not making any movement, is going to plan first, think ahead, then move. That is what you do also with everything in your life. If you're serious about it, if you want success in it, do not just make bland movements because you heard in the reading today that you need to take action, so you will just keep on doing something, just keep on hammering something out because you want to take some action. No, that is not how it works. You have to plan ahead. So make a plan, make a timetable, make a schedule, make some to-do list. Find out how others have achieved what you want to achieve. See what steps they took. Learn from their examples, learn from their failures, learn from their successes. Find out what they did and do it that way. Make it that way. Make healthy choices. Do not take any action just for the sake of it. First plan, then go ahead, and you will move into something better for sure. So whatever this thing which is bothering you, whatever makes you feel weak, whatever you want to change, the desire change you want, that is going to happen. You are moving from stormy waters to calm waters. You are moving towards something where you will be able to release the old, where you will be able to transit. Release the old was a big message in pile number 1. Change the behavior, change your life, change the life for the better. So there is some big change happening in your life, coming in your life. Number 6, number 4, number 3, all these might be important for you. So now let's me go for some initials. Very strong energy in pile number 3. If you were being called to check pile number 1, do check it out. Thank you so much for being here. All your love, support, help, subscriptions, comments, shares, likes, everything helps me. Everything keeps me motivated. Everything keeps me going. Thanks a lot. If you have not yet subscribed, please do consider subscribing. Okay. whatever these initials or these letters are helping you. Find any clues, make any words, see your own name, see someone else's name, see your passion, see your desire, anything in it. So this is what I have for you, pile number 3. I hope this will help you. I hope you will find the strength, the courage to go for the big dreams you want to achieve, and make those desired changes. My best wishes are with you. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in my next one.